A change of paradigm is required for us to be able to do what it is that we're talking about here at Design 39 campus. I'll illustrate with a little story. Most of you who are watching this have the experience of watching one of your own children learning how to walk. We know that they fall a lot. This is part of the process. And yes, it's kind of hard for us to watch them do that as parents, and yet you know intrinsically that it's really important. Imagine if every time your child toddled away and fell down, that you looked at them with disdain, disgust, disappointment. Maybe you said things to them like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe that you fell. You're not supposed to fall. Just get up and walk. All of us learned how to walk. Look, we can walk. Why can't you walk? You come from a long lineage of walkers. I can't believe you're falling." If we always focused on what was wrong, maybe applied a negative label to something that they did. Let's give them a grade. I got an idea. Hey, you fell. You're a D, kid. Especially if we raised our voices. Maybe we started shouting at them. We were scolding them. Told them that they're going to have to go in timeout now because they fell down while they were trying to walk. With that sort of experience, would that child want to get up and try walking again? We know that the right way to help our child learn how to walk is to reach out our hand when they fall down and to pick them up. Offer them a hand up and say, "Let's do it again." And when they fall down and they've got that little look on their face like they might just start crying, or maybe they were a little bit scared, we know not to look at them with that panic look on our face, that afraid look like they might really be hurt, because you know that they'll just start crying. No, we look at them with a big smile and we say, "Wow, that was great. You were doing an awesome job. Let's try it again. You're doing so great." And when we do that, when we speak to our kids that way, and when we help them, this helps to encourage risk-taking, because learning how to walk is risky. It hurts when you fall down. Fortunately, they're so small it doesn't hurt as much as it does for us, but it does hurt a little bit. They're scared, they're afraid. But when you offer them that positive encouragement, when you focus on what they are doing well or what they are doing right, and in this case it might just be the fact that they keep trying again. We're not really trying to analyze whether or not they're placing their feet correctly or if they're using their arms to help them with balance. We're just encouraging the activity itself. And when we do that, we're celebrating their failures. We're celebrating them as the learning experience that they really are. And when we do that, our kids learn how to walk. Recently, I was able to listen to Tony Wagner present at a learning conference up at Nueva School in the Bay Area, and he is very passionate about improving education. And one of his things that he focuses on is what it is that our kids need to be able to do when they leave us in order for them to be successful in life. And he came up with these 7 survival skills in his first book titled The Global Achievement Gap. These are skills that all students will need for success in careers, in continuous learning, and in citizenship. He says they need critical thinking and problem-solving capabilities. They need to be able to collaborate across networks and to be able to lead by influence. They need to be agile and adaptable. They need to have initiative and that entrepreneurial experience. And that entrepreneurial attitude. They need to be good at accessing and analyzing information. They need to be effective oral and written communicators. And they need to have curiosity and imagination. In Tony's newest book, Creating Innovators, he adds to those qualities, calling these the qualities of an innovator. And he really hammers home in this book how important it is that our kids actually are innovators for them to be successful. Because the jobs of the past, well, they're the past now. He says they need to have perseverance, a willingness to experiment, to be able to take calculated risks, to tolerate failure, the capacity for design thinking. In today's standard classes, all too often, meaningful hands-on collaborative projects that integrate technology, engineering, math, science, reading, writing, and social studies are rare, accidental, or just non-existent. And they're taught in isolation by teachers who are different. At Design 39 campus, with teams of 5 or 6 teachers working together, integrating curriculum using technology and building skills in collaboration, presentation, and publication will be the norm. Traditionally, these 5 subject areas are taught completely separately. We call it siloed. We're going to integrate everything as often as possible. And we're also going to include things like world languages, engineering, computer science, digital, visual, and performing arts. Imagine a learning experience where kids use design thinking to solve real-world problems, such as developing inexpensive green electricity or clean drinking water, maybe protecting astronauts from the heat of re-entry, safer or less expensive cooking devices. All these are doors through which students can travel into an integrated curriculum. Real-world challenges increase student engagement by increasing the relevancy. Reading, writing, research, and presentation skills are naturally entwined. These projects are naturally collaborative. They're hands-on. They allow students to experiment and to take those calculated risks so that they can learn from their failures. They'll present these projects to their peers, to faculty, and to staff, as well as community members and experts in the field. And with this integrated curriculum approach, we will be developing the innovators of the future, going forth to change the world.
Go.
So imagine a place, Design 39 campus.